The president says that he had authorised these attacks on Iran that would have been scheduled to take place tomorrow, but that he called them off after he had some requests from some of his allies in the Gulf states. He said on Truth Social that he was asked by the Emir of Qatar, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, and the President of the UAE to hold off because serious negotiations are now taking place, and that they had said that they believed that a deal would be made which would include no nuclear weapons for Iran. Obviously, that is the key thing that Donald Trump has been seeking since he began this military campaign in Iran. This has always been his red line, and this has always been the most difficult thing, the biggest sticking point in these negotiations. Now, Donald Trump says that he's instructed his US military leaders not to carry out these strikes, but he has left the door open for them. He said in this same post that he'd instructed them to be prepared to go forward with a full large-scale assault on Iran at a moment's notice in the event that an acceptable deal is not reached. Now, here's what he told reporters earlier about these planned strikes.
We were getting ready to do a very major attack tomorrow. I put it off for a little while, hopefully maybe forever, but possibly for a little while, because we've had very big discussions with Iran, and we'll see what they amount to. I was asked by Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, and some others if we could put it off for 2 or 3 days, a short period of time.
Now, James, as always, it's really difficult to know what to interpret from these comments or how much we can take away from them. We have seen Donald Trump repeatedly use social media to threaten Iran with further strikes if they didn't make a deal, and then we've seen him back down repeatedly. The other interesting thing to note is that his Secretary of Defence is actually currently in Kentucky campaigning in a small local primary at the moment. So that's an interesting decision at all, given that they are currently at war, to have the Secretary of Defence there, but it would be particularly unusual to have him there if these strikes were imminent. On the other hand, Axios has been reporting that Donald Trump had scheduled a Situation Room meeting tomorrow to meet with his national security advisors to discuss potential military action in Iran. So it's just too hard to tell exactly what's happening here, and it's unclear if that meeting will still take place and what's happening with the ceasefire ongoing, but it does look like the ceasefire at least is holding for now.